want to talk about. But first, I'm going to start off by thanking our sponsors. Number one, keep going. So we have CoStar Group, for those of you who love them. We have CoStar, we have Sharpline Commercial Partners as our gold sponsor. And for those of you who, we have several silver sponsors who have contributed, who are either on the board or have been very active in our member community. We appreciate all your support. It's all the contributions of our membership that really generate a lot of results for our chapter, and our bronze sponsors as well. And we're very grateful for them. And DJ, today, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually past president. I have Jeff Albee here. Jeff, did you want to introduce yourself? For those of you, I think we have some new people today.
Yeah, good morning.
So Jeff is actually, yeah, no worries. I'll introduce you. So Jeff Albee is our current sitting 2022 president of CCIM Greater Los Angeles. He's been involved with the chapter for many years, and myself, I'm actually the past president. I was what you call the COVID president for the COVID 2020 and COVID 2021 president. So I'm past president, and we're here to help moderate and help share these opportunities with you. So today we have a sponsor highlight with Loan Direct. Do we have our representative from Loan Direct on the line?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. Mr. Lamb, go for it.
Good morning, everyone. Francisco and Jeff, thank you for the opportunity to be here today with everyone. I am a founder of Loan Direct. Our sister company, Azura Capital, is strictly in commercial, and we have some interesting products that might be interest to you. As you know, with the interest rate environment now, a lot of properties are not hitting the DSCR that is required by banks. Typical banks now looking for 1.25 to 1.3. Because of that interest rate pressure, we have reduced our DSCR down to 1.1 to help mitigate a lot of that pressure. So we've found that a lot of deals are not being overdone that commercial banks are able to get done at our company. In addition to that, we do have bridge loans that will help with properties that might be vacant or is highly unoccupied. So that's our specialty at this moment, and we do everything from $1 million to $50 million loan amount. That is our short pitch there for today.
No problem. So could you tell us a little bit more about yourself? I know you started the company, and maybe if you can give us kind of like a war story here for us to understand more about your specialty and what type of product types you're really, that you're really involved with. So we can learn more about, every lender has their niche or their very specialty, and we'd love to learn more about what Loan Direct has to.
You bet.
You guys.
So for myself, this is my 31 year in business, and during those 31 years, I've done majority of about 50% of my products has been commercial, and we have focused into a lot of the non-bank products. Obviously, again, you might be familiar with banks. They're very tight, require both major documentations, tax returns, 3 years and what have you. We try to design products that are non-bank in nature. An example would be instead of not showing tax returns, we might use bank statements to determine cash flow. Lower DSCR. Also, our products types is a little bit more unique. We would go outside of the box, and single tenant, for example, is obviously that's a hard to place. We may even venture into cannabis occupied retail, for example. Most banks are shy away from that. So we try to be a fulfillment of where banks fall short. That's our niche, if you will. We don't have a specific types that we go after, although our hot products that we see right now that are working really well, obviously multifamily, smaller retail strip malls. We are seeing a tremendous opportunity in cannabis warehouse. So those are some of the hot products and hot properties that we're seeing coming in this year. Actually, 2022 has been pretty challenging, but we've seen those thriving. The couple of products that I mentioned.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for sharing, Joe. And for those of you, if there's a way you could post your contact information in the chat so
Yes,
that we can
sir. We'll
have
do
it
that right away.
that would be great. And does anybody have any questions for Joe?
Yes, Joe, this is Glenn Roher. How are you?
Great, Glenn.
What is your loan to value? Is it typically 20 or is it 30?
Well, typically we go all the way up to 75% loan to value. In some of the multifamily, we can go up as high as 80%, but those are going to be a little bit harder. Depends on the area you are. Obviously, you're in LA, Orange County area where your rents are not catching up with the prices. It's going to be hard to go to that high. The outer skirt, we can go up to 80% loan to value.
Okay, now last question. You say your minimum loan amount is 1 million?
Yes, sir. We have a small balance commercial at 500, but those are we handle that out of our Houston office. Out of the LA office, we handle $1 million and up.
Okay, yeah, I'd like your contact info. I'll be giving you a call after the meeting here.
Yes, sir. We'll post that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll continue moving on. For those of you who are, again, learning more about our structure of our call, what we do is we definitely thank our sponsors. We have a little bit of networking in the beginning. We'd like to have a little bit more, but for those of you who are interested in networking more, we can show up a little early. We open the Zoom up 10 minutes before. But we also work with our sponsors so that we can have some interaction and to learn more from our sponsors and also figure out how they can help us in our business, day to day. So for those of you who have any particular interests and to whisper a little bit about an upcoming webinar, we have a cybersecurity expert who has an extensive background and with the federal government with various different agencies, who actually has his own personal enterprise nationwide, and is actually going to be giving us, some insight on the cybersecurity, issues that are coming out, especially with Russia. And again, it's great to hear from someone who's very knowledgeable about the field. And that's a webinar coming up. We're finalizing the date, should be beginning of April. So to give you guys a heads up, that's what we're endeavoring. And if you guys have any ideas, anything that's really interesting to you, or you're like, wow, I really want to hear about that. The great thing about these meetings is that we could have those professionals here in these calls to for our chapter members. So just wanted to give everybody a highlight, but let's get on to the listing presentations.
Let me jump in here real quickly, Francisco. Let's not also forget June 20th is our first annual charity golf tournament at Calabasas Country Club. So everybody mark your calendar. This is for 3 great charities: Make-A-Wish, Dance for Ecuador, and Be It Love. So that's all children that these are supporting, these this golf tournament. That's co-hosted by our friends at the Asian American Real Estate Association, ARIA. So write that down, June 20th. We're going to be selling foursomes and single tickets as well as sponsorship. Going to a great charity. So go ahead, back to you, Francisco.
Fantastic. Yes, we have a lot of things going on, guys. We're coming out in this whole after the pandemic where everything's opening up, and we have a lot of activity. So we'll keep you guys updated. So Arthur, go for it. I think he's on mute. Arthur, did we lose Arthur? No, he's here. Arthur, I think you're on mute. Or no, excuse me, wrong Arthur. Well, for those of you, again, I'm happy to share the details here very briefly. For those of you who are just joining the call, we have it appears to be a multi-tenant office building here in Moore Park. So we don't know the cap rate. We don't know how the details.
Hang on a second. Arthur is on the call. He'll be dialing back in if we don't have him yet. We just spoke with Arthur. Let's move to the next slides and we'll come back to Arthur.
Perfect. Let's go to the next one, DJ. Well, same thing. We'll move on to the next one.
Arthur just joined,
Oh, perfect.
is in.
There we go, Arthur. We have you, we have a couple listings for you to share. I'm not sure if you can unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. I was dropped off. We had a technology problem here, but we're good. So shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. We have 6 properties. First one we have up is 145 Park Lane. We have a 15,463 square foot beautiful office building in Moore Park. It is currently occupied by an owner. We have a tenant in there who's been on month to month, a oral surgeon, been with us for many, many years, throwing off over 8,000 a month in income. This is a great building. We've got about 52 parking spaces, and it's right off LA Avenue. It's a perfect owner user. It's perfect for a law firm who has been paying rent and wants to own. It's perfect for a dental practice, a medical practice. Very, very fine building. 2% fee that for anybody here that's going to bring that prospective buyer, give us a call. Next slide. How long do I have, by the way, just so I don't go over?
You have a couple minutes each for each property.
Okay, super. Now I do have a video. Did you load the video on this one?
I don't
You
think
have-
so. I don't think we
Because
loaded the video. I don't know, DJ. I don't know if we have that.
DJ, I
set
sent over
up.
the slide with the video. So all you need to do is click on it. Did you do that?
No, unfortunately, we should create a slide, one slide for each property. So
Okay.
Next
No
time around,
worries.
we'll make sure we can get some updates.
No
on
worries.
that.
And anyone who does connect with us, happy to send over the link for the video. This is a great piece of property in the heart of Westlake Village. And by the way, thank you for this opportunity, Francisco, Jeff, DJ. It is appreciated. Jeff knows I enjoy participating in these and respect all the hard work that you folks do and maintain the reputation of commercial brokers. The CCIM is highly respected, and I've yet to not enjoy a transaction when a CCIM member is on the other side of the transaction. It just it makes it really good, because when you have smart people, as we all know, on transactions, we really do right by our clients. So thank you, and thank you for this opportunity. So we have at 5:30. Pardon me?
Your flattery will get you everywhere. And I will also mention at this point, since I am a salesman, that we need more chapter members. You don't have to be a CCIM to be a chapter member. It's very inexpensive. I think it's $150 or $125 for an associate member a year. So please join our chapter, get involved. There's so much opportunity other than just the broker forums on training and networking and all of the above. So please go to our website at ccimla.com to become a member.
Or send something out to everybody on the Zoom call, so those of us that wish to do so will do so by return email. So
Great
there we
idea.
go.
We'll do
So I will continue on this. So we have a little over an acre of land. We have a 4,000 square foot building. We have, it's two signalized corners. One end of the property is on Hampshire and Triumpho, and the other end of the property is on Foothill. Kitty Corner across the street, they're developing a mixed use of about 400 apartments and a significant amount of retail. This is also excellent for an owner user. It is the Cancer Institute. We are relocating them. You know, the dirt, the building, the location is just a wonderful spot for folks to run their business in, or as we all know, the state of California has been pushing all the municipalities to add residential. And although last year in the city of Thousand Oaks, they've made it more challenging, which would only allow about 30 units to be developed on a property like this. But with the bonus density, I was speaking with one of the commissioners the other day. They told me that they will be aggressive and with the right developer are very interested in working. So don't let the recent rules that passed, they don't come into effect for about another year when the city plan is done. Again, call me about this and I'll happy to walk you through it for, again, any one of your owner user clients or this. We have here 5964, and I sort of abbreviate it because it's in Auburndale, Florida. This unit, oh, I'm sorry, we sent you the wrong one. However, I could talk about Auburndale. Do we have a Dollar General 205 Denton? We just closed escrow on this one. I'm so sorry. And we closed it over asking. It may be in the other Auburndale that we have, may be in the pipeline as we walk through this. 8727 Tampa Avenue in Northridge. We have a little over 10,000 square feet. Approximately 5,000 is on the ground floor. It is owned by senior partners in a law firm that are upstairs. They will be vacating within 6 to 9 months after close. They do want to do a lease back for a short period of time, but they'll work with the buyer. It's an excellent location, positioned really well. As you can see, it's a 2% buy side fee. The bookstore has got several more years on the lease. Contact me once again, and we'll get you the details and the package with a confidentiality agreement. We'll send you over the lease, et cetera, et cetera. It's priced really, really well. It is a bit tired. It does need a facelift. And in fact, they even have plans for an elevator. Parking is really not bad. You've got about 15 in front. You got a 15 shared parking on the side. I'll get into the details when someone contacts me. Next slide. Okay, this is another Dollar General we have. We are circulating best in finals. This is on Macomb Road in Cordova, Tennessee. The demographics are really very good, which is how we focus on the kinds of triple nets that we work for and the clients. They've had this for about 7 years, and I believe there is 8 years left on a lease. It's an absolute net lease. Not sure why it says 2 floors. I think you have the property highlights mixed up here. This is a triple net, absolute triple net Dollar General. It's only a single floor. Yeah, I think your property highlights, whoever loaded this slide, confused that with the prior deal. Regardless, it's a 5.42 cap rate. We do have full price offers on it. We are, like I said, in the best and final stage. If it's something you have a client that's interested in, the buy side is a 1.5% fee. We do have deal rooms on everything that I'm working on here. So as soon as you contact us and make an offer, we will give you the access to the deal room. And there you go. Next slide, please. This is on Gladstone and Lakeview Terrace. It's a bit of a pie-shaped. It's right on Fillmore, so the address may be confusing. It's a development piece. The buy side fee is 3%. As you can see, you have I thought it was 2.67 acres. That may also have an error here on the slide. But it's positioned well, it's priced well for development, goes in concert with what the state is looking for. The local city council person is plugged into this kind of development. For those of you that have developers, this is a prime piece of property. Across the street is a mobile home park, but as you can see to the right, there are many single-family homes. That's it. Next slide, please.
And if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. I think you went through these pretty expeditiously. Like our Fed likes to say, but
okay, this one is not my property. We did have a couple of more here, but I guess we don't have them up. So
does anybody have any questions?
Okay, I'll sit back and whoever is this property, and if one of mine come up, I'll jump in.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. I think Mr. Billy Jean, I think he messaged. We have Billy Jean and Jared Smith. Yeah.
Yes, Francisco, she asked for us to present this listing on behalf of her.
Okay, perfect. Well, for those of you who are looking for another appears to be a retail asset here, do you know what the city is for this? So we'll skip this one. We'll keep moving. So Jared's Smith's, another Westlake Village office building. For those of you who are again looking for office product, currently 53% occupied, so there's definitely upside on this one. Cap rate is attractive. Just need to figure out more details. If you guys want to email Jared, we'll be providing these slides also as a reference point for folks to contact each broker who submitted their listing. So we'll go on to the next one. Kenny Stevens. Do we have Kenny Stevens on the line? Anybody from his team?
Hi, my name's Andrew, and I'll be presenting for Kenny Stevens' team. So first up, we've got 321 North Bixel, 2020 construction, 9 units not subject to rent control. 7 of the 9 units are loft-style units with individual private rooftops with downtown LA views. The other 2 units are studio units with private courtyards. The studio units are approximately 600 square feet. The loft units are approximately 700 square feet. 2 of the units are currently vacant. Obviously, condo quality units, stainless steel appliances, meticulously designed. So if you have any questions on that, please reach out on that one.
Nice, new 2020 builds. Exciting stuff. Does anybody have any questions for him? Or the next one?
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Next one, 6056 Craner, This is a 2022
Go back,
build.
DJ. Sorry,
No problem.
DJ, go ahead. Go back.
Okay, great. So 6056 Craner. This is a 2022 build in North Hollywood. This features 8 4-bedroom and 4-bath townhomes. Each are approximately 1,800 square feet, featuring private balconies, condo quality amenities, and 2-car garages. This property is completely vacant, awaiting C of O in April. If you have any questions, please reach out as well.
Are these pre-leased?
No, they are not. So they're all completely vacant.
Perfect. Excellent. Vic, are you on the line?
I think Vic is not in Francisco.
No problem. Well, this is a retail site. It appears to be automotive. And for you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to Vic. We'll keep moving. Robert. Is Robert on the line?
Yes, sir. Good
All
morning.
right. Good morning.
Welcome to Heska's Sugar Shack. This is a coffee shop, bakery, serves sandwiches, salads, things like that. Really cute interior. I don't know if you can see any more photos of the interior, but it has parking for 30 cars, and it also has a structure in the back that is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath unit that the owners are living in right now, and it could be rented or could be owner occupied. But a great opportunity. Mentone Boulevard. Mentone is on the way to Big Bear, so it has great exposure, close to a major intersection, and price is $935, and that's it. We have a lot of interest for some reason. All of a sudden, we've got a lot of interest on it, and hopefully, it's going to go into. We'll be receiving offers shortly.
Are you guys at list price?
We just adjusted the price from $995 to $935, and maybe that was the trigger that started getting more interest. The sales are a little light because we're just coming out of COVID. But in its heyday, it was doing about $300,000 a year. It does come with a beer and wine license and an entertainment license. The owners are musicians, and so it's a really great place, a nice community vibe, close to Redlands University, and a few major corporations. Forget the name of the beer distributor that's up there, but it's now the income is about $100,000 right now. It's operated by the owners, and so there's no staffing, but like I said, they're just coming out of COVID, and the gross income has been around $100,000. But good opportunity there. And then, any questions on that one?
No, go for it.
Okay. The next one is 441 South Calais and Celia. And this is, I am based in Palm Springs. I worked in Los Angeles for 30 years, but I'm now a happy resident of Palm Springs. And this is an opportunity that is, it's 10,000 square feet. It's 2 structures. The front structure could be, we're marketing it towards people who want to maybe hospitality or condo development. It is on leased land. It has 18 years left on the lease. We represent the family, so they have represented to us that they will not sell the land, but they will renew for another 65 years. This is in the heart of downtown Palm Springs, right next door. If you see over to the right, it's probably at the time this photo was taken, you couldn't see them, but 20 high-end villas next door, being developed by the people who have developed Arrive and a few other major projects in Palm Springs. It's an office building, but as there's not a lot of demand for office space. So it could be a great hospitality, venue or condo development. And, the prices, I don't want to say the price is not disclosed, just because it's a hard property to price, with it being on leased land and nothing there's nothing like it in the area. So, we would entertain all reasonable offers and see where it goes from there. But it is a great opportunity because of its location. And like I said, we do represent the family. So they have assured us that they are interested in renewing the lease for another 65 years when it expires in 18. The annual lease on the land is $8,000 a year. And those are my two, but I do have something off market that's coming to market. And because I don't know if you want me to present it or not, I don't have any photos of it, but it is a development and development site, 2 parcels in prime West Hollywood. And it is, from what we have been able to determine, probably could build about 10 units on it. And that is coming to market probably on Monday. And it's a $4 million price tag on that. The CSO to that will be 2.5%. And if you're interested, you can just put your name in the chat. Oh, and I'm really sorry that I have not had my camera on. So my apologies.
No worries, no worries. I really appreciate you sharing your opportunities, and yeah, thank you. Anybody have any questions? If not, Alan, are you on the line? No questions. And Alan, if there's no Alan, then we'll yeah, so we'll just keep it. For those of you who have any questions about this retail strip, it looks like Alan might be the best source. You'll see the price, and again, we'll learn more about the buy side fee and everything. So we'll keep moving. Nikki Francis.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, thank you. This is a premium grade A medical office building. Anchor tenant is Mercy Medical Group. They were put into position in 2006. It's a newer build. TI was done in 2013. The annual, right now they're currently at $1.77 a square foot, and it was low because of the TI. They're currently renegotiating the lease. They have signed the intent to extend, but it's a 5-year. We're working on trying to do it at 10. If you think you have someone that would be a good fit as an investor and want to move forward on something like this, we can talk about the lease. So they're up to $2 a square foot now. We're trying to get to 10. The net operating income annually on this one is $566,208.96. It is single level, has about 40 offices around the outer perimeter, and then the internal perimeter across the hall from the offices are the treatment rooms. And there's approximately 30 treatment rooms, including a casting room and labs. There's primarily podiatrists, OBGYN, and non-surgical doctor offices in here. And it is adjacent to another neighboring park that has a Starbucks and a Safeway. So it's a pretty nice park. It's recently done. It's very well maintained, very well manicured. And this is 21,900 square feet. Only been on the market with photos for about 11 days. I've got about 52 people that have nibbled on it and opened doors. So I'm more than happy to talk to you if you'd like additional details on this.
Excellent. Thank you, Nikki. Is there any, just a quick question. Are there any vacancies, or is this fully occupied?
It's a single tenant triple net. And
single tenant, excuse me.
Yes, it's fully occupied. I'll put that down on my sheet.
Perfect. And I just saw like other signage. I was wondering if there's any other tenants, but no, that's exciting. So triple net medical office. It's excellent. So I think that concludes our listings for everybody to kind of get some use your questions in the chat box for any questions, guys. In terms of the format, like we mentioned, I think this is our now third or fourth month doing this, Jeff. Oh, I think it's our third month, Jeff, right? We started this in January. I don't know if Jeff's still there, but I think we started this, guys, in about like for the last 3 months, and we're starting to build momentum. We have, I remember when we had a few listings, and now we have several listings. and we appreciate everybody who's coming in to share their opportunities. And we welcome also, we want to let everybody know about our upcoming courses. We have a lot of courses. Obviously, for those of you who don't know about CCIM, CCIM is the Certified Commercial Investment Member designation. They actually have an institute in Chicago, and we've had several in-class opportunities that were rescheduled due to COVID. But the great news is that now everything's opening up. And for those of you who are looking to, participate in person and to, really restart the engagement for your CCIM designation, or just fundamentally sharpen your skill set with commercial analysis, we have the upcoming commercial real estate negotiations, which is a great course. We also have CI 103, 101, and 104 coming up. Yeah, I think I'm getting some messages about some one last. I should go back to CJ. So real quick, Judd.
Yeah,
Are you there?
thanks guys. I was asked to come pitch a new listing. Thank you for having me come in here.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'll just show you the listing real quick. And then also, so we have we've redesigned a project over by Dodgers Allegiant Stadium, and we've re-underwritten it with the new prices and all the pandemic stress tests that we've had to do. And also we worked on the basic redesign. So we took this thing off the market for a while, but it's a neat project. You've got about, I think we are now finally to a true 6 return on cost. It's a 71 unit building. A project. It is hillside, so we've already got all the information on the cost of the site work, about $2.3 million. We originally took it out like $8 million, then we figured out the site work, and then we adjusted the pricing. So I think we're pretty good at $80,000 a unit, and close to a true 6 ROC with glass, steel, and labor issues now applied to our new post-pandemic formula. So that's going to go to market next week out to Crexi. We'll go usually like Brevitas, Crexi, CoStar, LoopNet, and kind of that order. And by the way, that's been getting some great results for any of the other brokers in here, is like phasing it out slowly to create privity for syndicated capital. So please reach out on that. And I think I just want to share this with you. We've got a new listing I'll give you guys first look at right now real quickly. If you have any industrial, let me see if this opens. Yay. Just finished this morning. If you have any industrial national buyers, it's a 5.75 cap new 10-year lease down in Waco, Texas, which is strategically connected to a lot of different of the markets there. Actually, Waco's pretty good as far as the lay for distribution. We've got a 10-year tenant that has opened to, but doesn't need to. They've been there for a long time through technology. We have a 268,000 square foot building. We have an additional 165,000 square foot building, and they're willing to consolidate into their building. They're doing well, but technology, since they've been there since the 40s, has allowed them to downsize. And then we have a 6-acre spot for an additional build to suit. So we just finished these slides. I'll just give you a quick one-liner on this. Thanks for letting me come and pitch. I was invited by
no worries.
And
No worries.
Here we go. Just a quick snapshot. We just finished this with our analyst, but basically you can buy the whole project 575 cap existing. Then you can consolidate them into the additional building and re-tenant. And we were conservative market rents at 450. So the under market rents are currently at 292. So there's an add value pop immediately on that other building. And that'll add about $4 to $5 million of profit to your investor. And then we have the build to suit. So we've got this quoted yesterday. We're at about $104 per square foot for a metal, some tilt up building down in that area on the hard costs, taking off the parcels here. So you could create a new, value. We're just actually, we're finishing right now. So that's our IRR column. So this goes to market like the next 2-3 days. So if anyone's interested, please let us know. It's just a great, solid infill, Texas, good market, 10-year triple net add value play for your clients. So those are our 2 listings, and would love some Love to get 1279 sold. And behind that, just to give you one last thing, we have another 71 unit project coming to market probably in about a week or so. So all of these are just about to go to market. So thanks for letting me pitch.
Excellent, Judd. Thank you very much for sharing. For
Oh,
those of you,
I have one last thing I want to say. We're looking
Go for
for, if anyone wants to reach out, we're looking for a CCIM hire here at our company. So, you know, looking for another kind of assistant IR person. So we definitely want to hire somebody from your organization. So thank you.
excellent, excellent. Yeah, I think that's a great point here to really segue into what this group could really evolve to, because we have a lot of members, and exactly what you mentioned right there. There's a huge labor shortage right now for commercial real estate professionals, and Judd, you really hit something that's very. This is the group of people that we could all share opportunities. And I work with Cushman and Wakefield, and for those of you, I mean, many of your outfits, everybody has opportunities, and this is a great way to network and meet people and to see who would work well with your organization. So I welcome everybody to kind of reach out to each other and reach out to Judd too, to learn more about the opportunities and, again, explore opportunities and network with each other. So I think I shared the classes. We can email the classes to everybody, and we appreciate everybody who attended. And for those of you who have listings, I did get some messages from other folks who had additional listings, but we really we want to share the next broker forum details here. We have it April 20th at 9 a.m. You can email DJ, our chapter admin. You can see there her number and her email. And you can always reach out to us on all our social media platforms. And in essence, we're available. So I think that's pretty much it. And for those of you who are not a member, join our membership, support the chapter. Supporting the chapter itself actually allows us to be able to have these type of events and to continuously grow and nurture our chapters. So we really appreciate everybody and their membership. So excellent, everybody. I think that concludes our broker forum for today. If anyone has any last notes, any last comments to share with anybody? No, that's pretty much it. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week and have a wonderful end of the quarter. So good luck to everybody. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Take care.